Do that again. Yay, we have a mic. Okay, what is up, everybody? Oh, and Hype Train starts. Oh, that's what I did. I did it to do the Hype Train. What is up, everybody, and welcome to Robeytech. Happy Friday. Let's do this all again. Do we pretend that whole thing didn't happen before? We're back. We're good. It's always good to be here. We have a really great build. I'm super excited because we're going to be doing a commission build, which we haven't had the chance to do in a while because it's just been so hard to get cards. And so I'm stoked to get to do this and be here today, which is, I mean, who wouldn't want to be here today and enjoying the show together with awesome people like you. So happy Friday. Couple things. One, just because of how everything kind of weirded out, we're going to postpone announcing the winner for the February winner to Monday. Sorry, we're just going to do it on Monday, and it just got a little bit crazy this week, but we're here. Why? People are asking, why is it so hard to get cards? We'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's go through Blue Moo, dropping it off, kicking it off already. We're starting our gifted subs, but let's talk a little bit about giveaways because I know that's something that everybody kind of gets stoked about. So let me go through giveaways, and then after that, we'll go through and start answering questions and all that stuff and get into our typical routine. For those of you who don't know, my name is Justin Robey. I'm the host of Robeytech. Robeytech is a show that happens 3 times a week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting at 5:30 p.m. unless there's some sort of weirdness like what has kind of happened this week. We primarily do PC builds, but I have a YouTube channel and I also have a Twitch channel. Another one's the YouTube channel does reviews and all sorts of things like that. We just review the 670p and we do a lot of different things. Plus we have like TikTok and everything else like that. We do have some giveaways that are going to happen during the show. We have 3 that always happen. 2 of them are attached to you guys. Basically, the way that works is that if you guys get level 5 Hype Train, which is happening right now, we're at level 4, we're 4 minutes away. If we hit level 5 Hype Train twice on Twitch, then we give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. If we get 800 likes on YouTube, on the YouTube show, then we give away another 250 gig NVMe SSD. And then finally, we have that one down at the bottom, which is like that $50 Newegg gift card. If we get 50 subs, that becomes a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get 100 subs, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. If we get 150 subs, it becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. And then it goes to really awesome hardware like 5600Xs and 3060 Ti's and 3060s, etc. And you're going to see this, my mods right here are going to start posting all of the different tiers that we basically get to as we basically get higher up in the rank. So you can win new drives, you can win new CPUs, new GPUs, and all that sort of stuff. So it gets super fun as we get higher up. And we just a couple days ago, we actually got 1,200 subs and gave away a full PC and a 3060 just because. So there's some really awesome stuff going on here. The other giveaway that is happening is the Carter PC giveaway is currently active. That's ending in about 3 weeks. If you want to get in on that, we're going to see links for that stuff down below and here in the channel. The Carter giveaway is a PC that I built in conjunction with Carter PCs over on TikTok. Basically what happens is that we built wow, Darknet Overlord dropping how many, what 50 subs from Darknet Overlord. Whoa. Okay, well, there we go. And go from there. Do we subscribe to win? No, you do not need to subscribe to win. So anyway, let me finish this stuff. We have the Carter PC giveaway. That is currently active. You can go check that out. I built that in conjunction with him, and we are good to go there. Finally, the last one is the sub-only giveaway, which is the one you do actually need to sub for to be able to get in on. And we're giving away 2 3070s. So we're giving away 2 3070s here on the show to 2 different subscribers. If you want to get in on that, if you're over at twitch.tv/Newegg or youtube.com/Robeytech, pop it over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Drop your free Prime subscription. If you got a free Prime subscription, which you get with Amazon Prime, you might actually walk away with a GPU, which has been super hard to get. So we're going to be giving away 2 of those in the month of March, which is going to be super fun. So if you want to get extra entries of that, just gifting subs like what Darknet Overlord just did. And then you can also do things like subscribe to tier 2, subscribe to tier 3. Those get you extra entries, etc. If you want to follow all of our rules and know all that awesome stuff, then go check out all the rules and official information over on our Discord channel. It's got all the legality and all that sort of stuff, the lawyers that are involved with and all that jazz. Now, another thing that happened, just so you guys know, so that's all the giveaways. We'll talk about those again a little bit later, but now you guys are up to speed since so many of you guys are joining. Another thing that happened over the last week is we got, and I want to give a huge shout out to Blondie but Geeky, but congratulations, we are officially Discord partners. So we became Discord partners. That is a process you apply for. It used to be really easy to get Discord partnership, and then now it is now much harder. So it's pretty awesome for Blondie, who's been doing such for those of you who don't know who Blondie is, you've been living under a rock, but B, she's our community manager here for Robeytech, and she has worked incredibly hard, both with our mods and our tech specialists, and then just herself, to make sure we have a very thriving Discord of over 10,000 people, I think, at this point in time. If you aren't a member over there, go check it out. That's where we have things like Marketplace, we have tech building, PC pictures, all that sort of stuff. So it's absolutely incredible. And now it's easy to find because it's discord.gg/Robeytech, which is one of the benefits of actually being a Discord partner, is we actually get a vanity URL. So if you want to check all that stuff out, you can go head out to our Discord and be a part of that. Now, a couple people had questions. They were like, what's the deal with making cards so hard to get? Well, there's a couple things. One, there's a semiconductor shortage that is happening worldwide right now. It's been in the news recently for one reason, right? Because it's actually had a massive impact on the auto industry, but it also has a pretty big impact on the electronics industry. So when you think about down the food chain, auto manufacturers have a tendency to get them first, and then after that we go to like other secondary manufacturers, and GPU manufacturers are part of that. Psycho dropping it again, making sure that it's dropping 10 community subs, an upcoming commission builder as well. Dude, geez, 1,265. We're already on our way to a $100 Newegg gift card. We haven't even started really all that much, but that's part one. Blue Moo dropping 5 more. Thank you very much for that. You guys, all the crazy love, appreciate you very much. The other one too is that we also have a water shortage in Hong Kong. So Hong Kong has had usually gets a ton of typhoons, and with those typhoons actually gets a pretty substantial amount of water, but it's actually almost a drought. And in that, chip makers like TSM haven't been able to have the water supply that they need to be able to manufacture chips. And TSM makes all the chips for like AMD and NVIDIA. Sorry, they make the chips for NVIDIA. And so that is also applied to the shortages. And then finally, and this is actually conjecture a little bit, but rumor is that on the cusp, very soon, as soon as April, we'll have the 3080 Ti and the new 3050, which are both pretty exciting. But the other thing too is, I don't know if you've noticed, but we haven't had 3080s in any stock, in any shape or form, for almost a month. In fact, most of my commissions, I've been going back and saying like, hey guys, I just can't get 3080s. And so most of those people have moved to 3070s, and 3070s have showed up pretty consistently. I'd say of the last, 3, tech specialists can jump in with me in that, but of the tech specialists, the 3070 of the last 3 Newegg shuffles, 2 of them have had 3070s, and I've actually gotten a hold of some 3070s and stuff like that. So 3070s have shown up pretty consistently, 6800s, 6900s, 3090s even, but 3080s have been non-existent. And so I think those 3 things have been a large part of causing this shortage for the 3000 series cards. So yeah, congratulations NH4 Tracker getting a 3070 and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a bunch of things. Somebody's saying, what's up with the shortage? That's the semi-short long answer on where that was from there. I'm leaning towards the 67. It says the stock will be better. We'll watch like a hawk and grab one. Skyrim fan 03. That is the other thing too. March 18th, we have the launch of the 6700 XT at $479.99. So less expensive than right around the 3060 Ti. So we are getting our sample. I don't know if you saw, we did a 3060 review. I'm sorry, I'm not Greg Salazar. Like, if I can get stuff and give you guys information and show it here on the show, I will absolutely will. So we have a 6700 coming. We'll also, if we get a 3050 Ti, which I'm sure we will, we'll show that off as well. And then of course we also have Rocket Lake coming out and everything else. So guys, don't worry, we will have it here on the show. We will benchmark it. We will have that information so you guys can see the stuff as it comes out. And so you guys can get that information. I was able to get a 3080 for my rig. Thank God I got it when I did. Yes, a lot of people, if you got 3080s, I still have, my stock of testable 3080s. We have like a 3080 that's sitting here in the N7, but I think that the 3080 Ti will be the true replacement, and I think the 3080 you will see kind of phase out as people start getting the 3080 Ti, so we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, 5000D is an great case. So today, what's happening today, and I'll update the giveaway here in a minute. What is happening today is we are going to be doing a build for Nuke. You know, I forgot, I left my WoW stick in my thing right here. Ooh, I don't know, I hope this is charged. This thing hasn't been plugged in, and I gotta find out how. Okay, we're at 54%, we're okay. For Nuke, I need to see who he is on chat. But for him, yeah, there he is right here, Nuke Talks. So we're gonna be building one for Nuke Talks. This is his build, an all white build. We got white GPU, white motherboard, white everything. So it should be it should be crisp. Like, I'm super excited about putting this build together. This is going to be very, very cool. I'm like this. I've been salivating to kind of do this build. That's the build that we're doing today. If you want to get all the parts details, if you're on YouTube, the parts are down in the description below. And then we'll have links, like my mods will put links. We'll walk through the parts here in a minute as well. So it should be pretty straightforward. I somehow got two 6900 XT and helped a friend out. Just need a 5950X. So Super Doomsday. Those showed up on the. Those showed up actually on the. Those showed up on the Newegg shuffle today. So I did see 5950Xs. And in fact, I think you can go to Newegg now and buy a 5600X, like just off of Newegg without actually having to work at it. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. Okay, good, so some people going in there. Anyway, let's do a numbers check just to see where we are on today. So we have 307 hanging out on YouTube, 458 over on Twitch, 112 at twitch.tv/Newegg, and we got 5 hanging out with the Facebook faithful today. So we have just almost 800, almost 900 people, and so we're getting over there. I keep missing the Newegg shuffle. So just so you guys know, if you follow at Newegg or me at Robeytech for social, we always post them when they happen. They do not happen every day. They have a tendency to happen 3 days a week. In fact, it was a surprise we had one today. Usually we don't have them on Friday, but follow me. They happen and start around 10 a.m. And then the 10 o'clock in the morning is when it starts, and then you have till 1 o'clock to pick. So set a notification, set an alarm. It's probably one of the best things. I know Tony Tech Bites was putting on TikTok, like the best way to get a 3000 series GPU or basically any new hardware. And honestly, the shuffle is probably your best bet. So definitely worth giving it a gander. Let's set the giveaway stuff up, and then we'll start talking about build parts. Woo! Man, such a good day. All widgets. Okay, so we're on our way to a $150 Newegg gift card already, because we already did that one. So we're 150, we're at 102, 3. There we go. Okay, so next goal is up. $150 Newegg gift card is next. Anyway, so is the shuffle more than GPUs? Yes, the shuffle is PlayStation 5s, Xbox Series X's, 5000 series AMD CPUs, and 6000 series AMD GPUs. So it's basically more than just GPUs. Yes. I believe they're going to be using it for all high demand items moving forward, should they have a shortage. Oh man. So, and then people ask about entering giveaways. It'll make sense when we get to it. We have a while before the first giveaway. Who's ready to talk about parts? I kind of feel like you guys have hyped the crap out of this thing, but first we need to do a dad joke because we haven't done a dad joke in over a week. Let me see where we are here. Dad jokes. Okay. Okay, a slice of apple pie. Here we go. Here's the joke. A slice of apple pie in Jamaica is $2, and a slice of pie in the Bahamas is $2.50. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean. Oh man. Okay. Oh no, our neighbor died. Oh no, our neighbor died. Who, Ray? I don't think cheering is appropriate, Karen. Okay. Okay, here's the last one. This is from Jim Payne 33. What does an air conditioner have in common with a computer? What does an air conditioner have in common with a computer? They both lose efficiency as soon as you open Windows. They both lose efficiency as soon as you open Windows. Oh man, so good. Hey Robey, what is the best CPU to put with a 3070? In fact, if you do a 5600X, at a minimum, that would be absolutely fine. 5900X is also a great pairing. You're gonna get more gaming out of a 5900X. Just skip the 5800X if you don't want to. Okay, let's talk about parts. Who's excited to talk about PC parts? Oh, it did. These things are possessed. We don't know why. They just shut off randomly and they turn on randomly too, so we don't know. But now the R is back. There it goes. Now it's gonna, and then it just gets like kind of sinks and then, that was weird. Never seen that happen. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm just gonna stare at it. It just kind of gets. That's weird. Oh, guys. Okay, now it's all good again. Okay. What's the creepy child toy that would turn on and talk? I don't know. Okay. So yeah, there we go. Who's ready to start talking about parts? Let's start. Let's go through what we have in today's build because I think we got a pretty good build today. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hold on, I forgot I changed my. There we go. Oh, hold on. Boom, 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 from the halls. There you go. Oh, really? Hold on. I think I have it in here. Do I have it in here? Okay, we'll have to not do it on the site, but hold on. I don't know why this is doing this. It's not supposed to do this. I want to just do it normally. Don't do that. Okay, well, we'll just walk through the parts anyway and go from there. This is what happens when you create a new Newegg account and then you don't have it set up. Okay, so for CPU, we're using the Ryzen 9 5900X. This is a 12-core, 24-thread CPU. I'm absolutely stoked about this. Oh, I guess I could just do it. Hold on, I can just do it this way. That's not, it's okay. 12-core, 24-thread CPU. Should absolutely probably top-end gaming CPU if you don't want to spend the extra $200 and something to basically go to a 5950X. This is kind of that right in the right range in terms of if you're just trying to build like the crushing gaming computer, this is kind of your go-to CPU right there. So there it is, Ryzen 5900X. For our motherboard, and we're going all Vision today. So both our motherboard and our GPU are the Vision. So we've got the B550 Vision D motherboard, and then we're pairing that with the Gigabyte Vision RTX 3070. So I love these cards. I love the way they look. I love the way the motherboard looks. It's going to look absolutely crispy and awesome inside of the case. Just all in all, like we're going for that sick, like clean white, super clean all up build. So it should be super awesome. So that is going to be super cool and going to look very nice. Somebody's asking if the PC is a giveaway. No, the PC is not a giveaway. This is a commission build. Giveaways you can check for other information later. Okay, for our RAM and our storage, I know it's a white build, but we're going black when we talk about storage, and that's the SN750s. We actually have a Oh, I have to get another one. Okay, so we're gonna have to put another one. I got the wrong drive. This is still an SN850, but it's actually the Call of Duty one that has the cover on it, so we'll have to get a different SN850, so we'll get that before we ship it off. And then we also, so this is a PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD that we're gonna be putting into his game drive. And then for his main OS, we're gonna be putting a 500 gig SN750. These are $134 on Newegg right now. Absolutely killer NVMe SSDs. They are prosumer level NVMe SSDs, really like these. If you watch my 670p video, you can see how these basically perform, and for what they cost, they're just really great NVMe SSDs. So there is our NVMe SSDs. For our cooling, because this is a Corsair build and we're going to do as much Corsair as absolutely possible. So we've got the H100i Capellix along with the Corsair Vengeance white RGB RAM, absolutely incredible RAM, and then really great AIO. Love the way this looks inside of this case. And so the other thing that's really great about this is for the price you also get that really great hub that allows us to do six fans and 6 RGB controls. So we're going to have to definitely use that because we've got all of these white LL120s that have to go in there as well to make sure that we fill out the whole thing from a fan perspective. So again, very all white build, needs to look super clean, and I think this is going to go a long way towards making sure that it does. We got 4 additional fans that we're throwing into this build to make it look good. And then finally, the last part of this is we need power because we are using even though we are only using a 3070, we're going to throw an EVGA RTX 3080, EVGA 850 G5 in there. And then of course the other thing too is we've got our white, basically our white power sleeve cables that we're going to be throwing in there as well. So it's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to look super good, and I'm really excited about getting this build kind of started all up. So it should be fun. We've already done a little bit because we started a little bit late, so we've done a little bit of prep work here just to make sure that we're kind of off and running to the races. I think he stuck it all in here. Yeah, we got it all. I think does he have? I don't know where he put all the... Okay, well, we might have to use some other ones. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Yeah, so we've already done a little bit of prep just to make sure because we started a little bit late, and so it should be good. Okay, so that is all the stuff that's going on today. That is the build that we're doing today, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. What do you guys think? Yeah, let's go from there. And we got a good rhythm going already. So yeah, it should be great. How do we get you to build our build? Okay, so people are asking, how do you have me do a commission? The way the commissions work is you just check out the Discord down below, discord.gg/Robeytech, and then DM me in Discord. What we do is we'll set a price. It's got to be a minimum of $2,000 for parts only. The cost of the commission is 15% of the total cost of the build. And then we also add $100 for shipping. So $2,000 plus tax, and then you basically, you take 15% on top of that. After that, we set a date, and then we go from there. It's pretty straightforward. So what speed is the memory? Daniel Buttersworth, I think it's 3,600. Yeah, it's 3,600 megahertz at CL, I think it's 16. So CL16, 3,600 megahertz. So yeah. And there you go. There's some people talking about it right there. NVMe Bluetooth was connected to my volume. Never mind, Bluetooth was connected to my volume again. Okay, cool. A lot of people, yeah. Yeah, 3800, 1500X is great. There's no reason, Hasdeen, there's no issue with the 5800X. It's just kind of a weird CPU. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just a strange CPU, but there's not, like, it's a great CPU. So yeah, 5800 is absolutely fine. Oh, I did. No, I'll talk about that on TikTok later. I'm not overly worried about it. Okay. And so we go from there. Why use the 248 radiator then? Because of price. 360 going to a 360 millimeter radiator was above his budget. So 240 is fine for 5900X. Do you have any idea why GPUs are coming? When GPUs? April. The rumor is April, May. I'm gonna open the air in here. It's a little warm, and then we're gonna get started on building because I think this should go pretty smoothly, if I say so myself. This case is very easy to build in. So, okay, I think we can get started. Thank you very much, Hunit Gang, for the thing. Is the Ryzen 5 3600 and an RTX 3080 a good combo? Depends on what your resolution you're playing at. If you're playing at 1080p, not really. Ryzen 5 3600 is a little... A Ryzen 5 3600 is... Oh, with an RTX 3060, yes, that's fine. Okay, let's go from there and let's get started. Time to start building, guys. Let's get some build hype in the channel. We're gonna get this build going. This should be a lot of fun. and go from there. Let's go to top down and let's get it going. First part is using our Vision. I love this board. Boom. I think we'll need, I think we'll have, I need to get another, I am gonna have to order another. Does this need one? I guess they must already be on there. Okay, so these are all, they're already on there. I don't need to worry about these. Okay, cool. Let's grab our CPU. Oh, here we go, guys. Look at that motherboard. So pretty. Oh, there we go. I think it's just a pretty board. I would think so, wouldn't you? I would agree. Yes, I would agree. There we go. There's our board right there. Okay, so this is the B550 Vision. Couple things about the Vision boards is, again, these are kind of just like, they're supposed to be for designers all up, just very attractive very attractive boards. They actually have minimal RGB in them, and both the Vision GPU and the Vision motherboards both have minimal RGB. That doesn't mean that they're lacking overall in terms of quality. A couple things that they do have, which are pretty nice, is they do have this digital readout, which is neat, which you can use for things like showing your CPU temperature and all that sort of stuff. It does not have USB-C, so it's interesting to see something where it has something like this, but it does not have USB-C. It's $209. I think it's $209, and I can't log into Newegg right now, so I don't have my prices like I normally do. In terms of overall, it's still pretty stacked, but it is a more designer level board than it is necessarily a gamer level board. But they become very popular just because for Arctic builds they look very nice. I do agree. It is weird that they have this like M.2 Wi-Fi. This is a small Wi-Fi M.2. It's green. You won't see it, but yes, it is something you kind of get with the board. It does have integrated I/O. The other thing that's nice about it is it also has flashback, because so something we don't have to worry about in terms of basically when we install our CPU, because we're putting 5000 series, you don't have to worry about it not working out of the box. So there we go. Let's go ahead and open it up and start getting our CPU installed already. Here we go. Throw that over there. Put this in here, and then okay. Okay, so this is our Ryzen. So this is our Ryzen. This is our Ryzen 5900X. Basically, a couple things is like when you use one of these, you don't want to touch them on the side. You don't want to, you want to be super careful. You definitely do not want to like bend the pins in the back or anything. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Ugh. No, it's fine. It didn't actually. It looks like it didn't bend all that much. So it looks like it's okay. Well, I think it'll probably be fine. I think it's probably okay. So we'll just go from there. We're gonna go and put this back in here. Doesn't look like any pins bent or anything like that. So it looks like the pins and everything are okay. So we're gonna zoom in on this. So it looks like, yeah, everything looks like it's okay. So the plastic protected it, and it was fine. So we'll keep going and go from there. So we're gonna open this up and get this installed. There we go. Oh, there it is. It's all fine. It's all fine. There's some regular viewers who knew what happened. there's some new regular viewers that there's some new regular viewers who have like seen this and like know exactly what happened. So those of you who don't know, I actually have a prop CPU that I threw, and that's the one I did. So that is not it. It was a brand new. We didn't break it or anything like that. It's completely thing. But you guys already kind of figured out so quickly. I was like, we'll just keep going and see what happens when they think that it is what it is. But everything's fine. The beard comb's fine. It's all okay. Okay, let's grab our RAM and we're gonna install one of our NVMe's. I bought the Call of Duty one, so we're not gonna put in all of them and go from there. Well, Kevin, it's like, the thing is, there's still 14,000 people who watch, so there's still people who haven't seen it, so some time to archive it. Yeah, seems to be, who hasn't seen me do that with a prop? Just raise a hand. Who's like, that's the first time you've ever seen me do that? There we go. There we go. See, we have some people who are new. There, see, there's new people. So yeah, there you go. There's quite a few people who've never seen it. So you got to be careful. Like, even though you're new, you got to let the new people. It's like if you go watch your favorite movie, you don't ruin it for them. So there you go. Okay, let's go and get our RAM installed. Me, what were you thinking? Nice, Blondie. Blondie's pulling it up for us. Linus Tech is going to be putting up some 3080s for MSRP video to come watch for video on how to get in on it. So, Linus is selling 3080s for MSRP. Okay, that's nice of him. I'm obviously not a magician. That is very true. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh man, let's hope that it doesn't do that. I don't want it to pluck a beard hair. Oh, thank you very much, Psycho, for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate it. On our way towards 150. Just dropping the waffles this time. There we go. Woo! Okay, there we go. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pop our RAM in. I think this one, yep, both sides. So what we're gonna do is, you see there's a little slot in the PCB. We're just gonna pop this in, just like that. Click! Ooh, that's a quality click. That's a really good click right there. Ooh, I like that. Oh, that was, so good. I just need a minute. Need a minute to myself. Need a minute to myself. Oh, that was such a good click. So good. That's a good click. Oh. Whew. Ooh, that was hot. That was a little hot. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Oh man. Oh, good clicks. Good clicks. Oh, that was another. Oh, so nice. Such good clicks. Oh, there we go. Whew. Whew. Oh man, I need a little Barry White time, that is for sure. Okay, last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and pop our M.2. We do have 2 M.2 drives. I should go see if we have another 5950, I'm gonna go see if we have another SN850 in 1 terabyte, because I bought the COD one, and that's not gonna do me any good. Because it's got a heat sink on it. I don't want to take the heat sink off. Okay. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're just putting the NVMe in here. There it is right there. Pop the box in. There we go. Okay, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this up. There we go. Oh, a little worried that was not gonna pop off, but came out nice. Okay, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this in like that. There's a little slot in the PCB that you see right there. We're just gonna pop it in, push it in, get it nice and quality, just like that. And then we're going to drop it in like so. Okay, cool. And then take this off, drop it in like that. Broaden your horizons, guys. That's what it says, broaden your horizons. And just screw that in like that. Okay, cool. And there we go. Our NVMe SSD is in, our SN750. I'm gonna go see if we have another SN850 real quick. If not, we'll have to put one in before we ship it out. Easy fix though. because he wanted a PCIe Gen 4, which we do not install very frequently on the show. So, did I peel? Yes. I do remember. Did I peel? Let's verify. Did I peel? I thought I peeled, but maybe I didn't. Yeah, I peeled. Okay. It is peeled. I remember peeling, but then you had me second guessing. Okay, so it is peeled. So motherboard is basically 100% prepped. I'm gonna go see if we have another SN850. If not, we'll install one when we before we ship his PC. It's gonna go into the area. What do we got in here? 500 gig, 2 terabyte. I do not see one. I see a 500 gig and a 2 terabyte. That is not going to do us any good. Okay. Need to order one. Will do. Okay, so let's get our case prepped and move from there. Who's having fun? Who's having a good time watching a PC get built? We're using a Corsair AIO. So there's not a whole lot we have to do to prep the. We don't have to do anything for prepping for the AIO. So that should be pretty straightforward. Just gonna put this over here. Keep going from there. Okay, good. I did drop my phone. That was not a prop. Okay. Okay, let's go to Camlink and let's start prepping our case. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just get our case prepped for its installation. Okay. First thing we're gonna do, pull off the back where we can install fans if we want to, but we're not gonna be installing any on the side or anything crazy like that. We are going to pull this bit off to our front. There we go. All the photos. There we go. Okay, now on the back, see the cool thing about this case is on the back we've got this protection. So for cable management, if we wanted to, we got some really nice cable management protection. We're just gonna take that off. There we go. And then we're going to pull this over here, pop this off. There we go. Top is now off. Take our little awesome dust filter off, which is also cool. There we go. And then we're gonna take our front off. And a lot of little components to this. The good thing is they're all toolless. Take our front dust filter off. And then I think we're actually good. Everything else is ready for, oh, awesome. He put one of these in too, cool. So we've already got a lighting. We don't actually need this, so take this out. Just trying to make sure I had everything, so that's awesome. Okay, so we got everything kind of ready to go. We don't need this either. So make sure that because we're gonna use a different connector. Cool. Put these in here actually. Okay, so let us get let's go ahead and install. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and install our fans. We're gonna take this one fan off, our two fans off, and then we're gonna prep this for, we're gonna prep this and get it 100% ready and put the other fans in and all that sort of stuff. So there we go. You guys can see that, right? So we're gonna take these fans off. See? It would help if I used the right way. There we go. Okay, there's that one. Okay, we're gonna pull our rear fan off. There we go. Let's drop more. I'm just dropping things everywhere. Oh, hello. Calm down, Robes. Okay, so there, all of our stuff is prepped. What we're gonna do real quick is let's go ahead and install and get our new Corsair fans installed. These are gonna be a little bit too, so see a little bit better. There we go. Grab our LO120s. Okay. We're going to make sure that these are going off to the side here. There we go. I'm just going to put 2 in just for now, just to make sure they get aligned okay. And then once we get them all lined up, we'll put in the other fan. Let's see. Loosen it a little bit. There we go. Okay, there we go. These ones open. Warranty information. Okay, same deal as the other one. Okay, so we're just gonna put 2 in for now, and then we'll put the other once we get them all lined up. Whoa, hello, calm down there, Robey. Whoa. There we go. So far, it's going swimmingly. This is gonna look so good. Super excited with how this is gonna look. Oh, never mind. I am going to switch fans. That's why you put that in there. We are going to use that, actually, because we're going to be using LL120s and ML120s. Okay, now, there was a reason to put that in there. Smart lad. We are going to need both of those. $118, guys. Let's see if we can get to 150 so we can start our moving towards that 5600X. Love to give away a CPU in today's show. How are we doing on likes on YouTube? Let's look at our numbers. We got 522 on YouTube, 649 on Twitch, 105 on twitch.tv/Newegg, and we got a couple hanging out still with the Facebook faithful over with our Facebook group. Okay, let's pull this. I'm actually going to, let's run the thick middle here. I think that's best if it goes right here. Okay. Fan in here. There we go. Okay, now get our other screws in. Go. Whoa, hello. Let's do it right there, Robes. Let's do it right. Oh, geez, Robes. One more. Okay, fans are in. We're good to go there. We got a rear fan set up there, right there. Okay, let's flip this down and get our motherboard in because our fans are good to go. Oopsie. Okay, top down, top down. Okay, now we got some good views. Things in a happy place. Okay, let's go ahead and drop our motherboard in. It's gonna look so good in here. Just a lot of white. There we go. Look at that. It's just gonna look so clean. Okay. Okay, get our motherboard in. Oopsie. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, now this is the interesting one. I forgot how you have to do that with. I fix it. Got my big fatty. There it is. This is the fatty one. There's like this weird bend. There's like one thing I do not necessarily care for with this case is that there is one screw that you have to put in and it's off to the side here. So like, oh. We'll use the side one. There we go. Okay, cool. Now, motherboard is in. Here's our extra screw. Okay, let's get our AIO built. Okay, So everything there is done. AIO's in. Fans are basically ready to go. We'll get these a little bit tightened here in a minute. Pull all these tight and get it kind of. I'm probably gonna zip tie this so it just stays straight. But yeah, for the most part, you can see just how clean this thing is going to look when it's all said and done. So put that over here. Let's put it down for now. Grab our AIO. Okay. Okay, here we go. Safety and warranty guide. Don't care about that. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Don't need any of that. I do need this. Don't need any of this. Don't need any of that. Need that. Don't need. Oops. Wow, that flew. That flew not in the direction I expected. Okay, we do need this, we do need this. Okay, we obviously need this. There we are. We need these. Okay, we're going to be putting this in like that, which means the fans go like that. Okay. Visual always helps. I hope someday that Corsair sells these white ML Pro fans. They haven't done it yet, and I'd like to not have to use like LLs or QL fans instead, but you know, it is. I do give the GPU box, yes. And then there have been, the thing is that because of shipping, a lot of people, we only ship the GPU MOBO box. The MOBO box and the GPU box is what comes usually with our PCs when we ship them. Because it, like when you ship all the boxes, it creates a much bigger box, and people don't usually like to pay for that. Somebody brought up. Okay, there we go. And I'm not tightening them too much at the beginning. I just want to tighten them enough to get them in. 134, guys, on our way. Getting close. I think we're gonna hit 150 here pretty quick, and we still haven't done the thing. How's likes on the YouTube video, guys? We need it. I have the president of Origin, Icy, who helps me with all that stuff. I also have Philip Shrimp from Elgato, who helps me with that stuff too. Let us, real quick, before we get too far, and take a quick kind of moment here. For those of you guys who don't know, welcome. There's 12, almost 1,300 people here now. Welcome to Robeytech. Robeytech is a show dedicated to PC building, tech news, tech deals, and all that sort of stuff. Today we are building an all-Arctic PC for a commission. This is not a giveaway, for a commission for a gentleman in the Corsair 5000d. We do have some giveaways. First one is for, we've already hit half of it. If we get another level 5 hype train on Twitch, then we'll give away a 250 gig NVMe. If you're over on YouTube, hit that thumb up button. If we get 800 likes on YouTube, we'll give away another 250 gig NVMe as soon as we hit those 800 likes. So it could happen any minute. All you got to do is, if you're over on twitch.tv/Newegg, twitch.tv/Robeytech, pop on over to youtube.com/Robeytech. Just hit that thumb up button, and then we could potentially do another giveaway. Down at the bottom, you can see we have 134 of 150 towards giving away a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get 150 subs on Twitch, that becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. If we get 300 subs on Twitch, it becomes becomes a 5600X. If we get 450 subs on Twitch, it becomes a 3060, and so on and so forth. So you guys can bring the hype, make it grow, and then we give away more and more awesome prizes. Then finally, we have the sub-only giveaway for the month of March, which is 2 3070s. We're going to be giving away 2 subs over on Twitch. If you're over on youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Use your free Prime subscription, potentially win a GPU. And you know, hey, who doesn't want to win an $800 prize? And then finally, if you want, you can get extra entries by either gifting subs, etc., or you can also subscribe to tier 2 or tier 3. That gives you actually a ton of extra entries as well. So that's what's happening. Those are the giveaways. That's what's going on. We're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled programming happening right now in the show, happening now. Okay, here we go. How much do we need to get some bath water? I don't even know what that means, Vega. Hi, by the way. Now. I'm mad. Now. I'm not mad. I'm aggressive. I'm aggressive today. What do we need bath water for? Now. Okay, here we go. So that's what's happening. Just so people know, getting people up to date. You want to get in on that? What do we need bath water for? I'm lost. Vega's like one of our biggest supporters now. Wants bath water. He's just happy. He's like, Darknet came in, dropped it, and then left it right at Vega, so Vega could still be #1. Hard pass. A joke from that girl that sold her bath water to make a bunch of wine. Oh, really? Yeah, gross. Yeah, I'd hard pass on that too. I don't want to buy some girl's bathwater. Yeah, gotta refill our AIOs. Yeah, AIO. And on that AIO, we had a farm. AIO. Okay, all that stuff is good. We need these. Okay, so we'll just put this off the side because we're gonna install our AIO in here in a minute. But first, we're gonna be doing some. Keep the GPU, mail me a nice case. Oh, okay. You want a case, huh? So I buy all the parts, Azoid. I buy all the parts, and then they pay me for the parts. So we set all that stuff, and then I pay for the parts. Vitu Hyper, you're gonna have to talk to mom and dad about that. We don't have those kind of conversations there. It was my Dempy's 1901 is asking, what are my thoughts on the P500A? It was my 2020 case of the year. So pretty big fan. Get it? Fan. I'm gonna grab some more of these because I noticed we're running a little low. Pop them in here. Order some more cable ties. There we go. Okay, then what we're gonna do, just to prepare said work. How hard is it going to be? You know what? Honestly, 3090s have been showing up pretty regularly. It's the 3080s that have been a real pain in the patooey, man. I don't think 3090s are going to be all that bad, Vega. It depends on how much you want to spend. If you're okay with spending the money, I like the Kraken. But the thing is Kraken doesn't have a really good choice for white. So that's the one thing I will say NZXT needs to kind of figure out. Especially with how popular their H510 is and stuff like that. But I really love the Kraken AIOs. I like them both the same, but from a value perspective, the Corsair, speak Robey, is just kind of really a drop, just an amazing deal. Especially when it comes with this, dude. This is nuts. This used to be an $80 add-in. And now it's like for $140 AIO that includes a hub, a six fan hub and 6-fan RGB is pretty nuts. But you got to be committed to Corsair in terms of their ecosystem. So that's kind of the trade-off. Okay, there we go. We're good there. Let's get our case up. Go to side view. Let's get our case up and get our AIO installed. This is gonna look so good. I love how clean this AIO looks, especially in this case. Ooh, that almost worked, except for like one decided to get out of the way, but almost put that, come on. Stay in your hole. There we go. And the good thing about this particular case is just how much room you actually have to install everything. Just really easy. It's just got like a ton of clearance. It's just a great case. We're gonna have to do there. Can we do there? No. What to do there? Okay. I wanted to check that before I got too far. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and have to install our PSU power, or sorry, our 8-pin power right there. We're gonna grab our 8-pin out of this. That for the last. Okay, making some room here. Where is you? Let's take these 3 pins and get rid of those. That's a 4. There's our split. Oh, they actually gave me, I have triple here. Oh, this is a triple one. Oh, that's cool. They actually gave me, oh, they gave me 2 CPU. Only need 1, but cool. Didn't know I bought one of those kits. Okay, cool. Okay, what we're gonna do real quick is grab the cable I randomly threw back in here for no reason, like a dolt. The top is how this plugs in, right? Yep. Okay, I need a couple of these. There we go. So what we're installing real quick, guys, is we're installing the cable combs for the PSU, for the CPU. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we install this. You have to make these like really go high. There you go. Okay, now that is in. So there, we're good there. And now we can finish doing our other stuff. I'm going to go ahead, be simple, and unwind this now. I'm going to check my room. I did. Glad I did. Oopsie. That did not stay like it was supposed to. go. CPU fan being plugged in. There we go. And then we take this, run this up too. Oh no, that's not smart, Robey. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can grind all these things. And a lot of people ask, like, hey, why do you do this standing up? Main reason I do it standing up is because I want to. To me, it's easier to install this way. Okay. And the good thing is this has these really long screws. You can start with your hands, and you'll see what I do here. Go to top-down view here. Okay, cool. Now we can go to top-down, and you can see the other installation. Okay, one more screw and then we've got our AIO installed. Boom, there we go. Okay, cool. Now let us go ahead and mount our AIO. Okay. Okay. Oh, 150. Let's go to wide shot. We're on our way to the next goal, guys. We're at 158. Okay, next goal is up. Okay, here we go. let us slightly drop that down. This is gonna look so good. Okay, we're gonna take this off. Take that off. Take that off. Put that on. Put that on, like so. Okay, then what we're gonna do, get that one started, do the bottom one next. Okay. And what I do is I clip the top one on, hold it with my finger, and we do the bottom one. And your finger should be wide enough to just be able to hold both of these on. Then we tighten the bottom one, get it going. Tighten the top one. Finger tighten them all the way, as much as you can. And then, your screwdriver. Okay, cool, we're good there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull this straight, so this is basically set, and it looks like kind of one item, right? That's what we want in terms of how the build looks all up, so. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. And then after that, we're gonna do a little bit of cable management as we get start getting our case to where it needs to be for. There you go. We're gonna pull this one up too. Oopsie, lost my finger here. There it is. Okay, now we got everything set. Zip tie this down in the top here. It'd be easier to do it this way. There we go. And these little things are just finishing touches to make sure the build looks nice. Really all not necessary, but I'm gonna build a build and make it look good. There we go. Okay, so it just looks like one wire. That's all we want. Okay, cool. Now it's all looks like one wire. Cable looks good. Might do. No, looks okay. It looks fine. Okay, let us, now that that's done, let's go ahead and install our rear fan. Get that done, and then we can hook up all our RGB. Side. Okay, cool. Do our rear fan. Where's the, there it is. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here, run this through this hole up here. And we are cooking with gas. Okay. Yeah, put it on and it doesn't stay. Screw ya, screw. Okay, there we go. There we go. Go. Okay, so rear fan is in now. We can turn this over and get our stuff hooked up. That's the next step. Urgh. So I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna do is tie this stuff together. Keep this straight. Actually, I don't want to make it too tight yet. Okay. This is going to go down the side, which we'll figure out. Again, we'll have some of this stuff that we're going to do on the side. We don't have a USB-C that we're going to be using. Okay, and we have these two. I want these to be, I'm going to zip tie these right here. So they're straight, and I'm actually going to zip tie these down and zip tie all three of these together right here into like a T to create a nice even look to it. It would help if I actually had put the zip tie on correctly. There we go. Let's fill that again. There we go. What I'm doing right here is I'm basically essentially making so we can have a nice clean crossing across the middle here, like this. So it goes over and into this spot. There we go. And there we go. We're just pulling everything through so it looks like nice and clean, what you want. Okay. Okay, now let's figure out where we're going to mount our fan hub. We actually have a full-blown 6-thing fan hub, but we're going to go ahead and use the one that comes with the AIO. Oops. Didn't use those. Okay, there we go. We're going to try and mount it right here. Seems like a great place to mount. Like that is the plan. So now these are different, so we don't want to use we don't want to plug the RGB into it. We just want to plug the fan hubs into this, because the RGB is not the same. Oh, of course the fans are on the other side. I'm probably just doing this wrong. This is always the fun part, where you then have to figure out all of the stuff you got to plug in. Let's see how. Okay, we're gonna have to do that way. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. So we're gonna make all of our fan stuff happen right here. So we're gonna put our fan and our RGB and all that stuff in the same place. And this is four and 5. Okay, so there, all of our fans are now plugged in. We're going to take our 2 RGB, and these are going to get plugged down here. And those are the only 2 RGB that are plugging into this. I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so there's all of that. Now the only other thing that we need now is this, because we have LLs. We have to use an LL device for the other RGB. So We're basically just going to turn this into a whole fan area. It's all our fan hub-ish stuff. Okay, so these are going to go into this. 1, 2, 3. We have one more. Here. Just 4. Okay, so there's all of our fans. And all of our RGB is now plugged in. The only other thing I got to do is take this and plug this into one. And then now, okay, now all of our stuff is now ready to go. Okay, so we're going to take this little box, and all of our stuff is all plugged in now. And this has got, oh, I gotta find the USB for that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now, oops. Now we have all of our stuff plugged in. Okay, so this is all of our cabling. You're like, God, that's a mess. You are right now, you are correct. But we will make it look nice. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for right there. Okay, so now let's clean it up. Now it's all hooked up. Let's clean it up. Which we shall work on now. So I'm going to clean it from the outside in. Does that make sense? I want the hub, this area, to look really clean. It doesn't really matter. I mean, as bad as it sounds, I don't really need to clean this up too much, but you know, again, it's somebody else's build. The main reason I don't is because you just cover the whole thing with a giant plate and then you can't see it anyway. But in case he does, in case he wants to look and show it off, right? Like, you got to make it look good. So that's what we're going to do now. Just going to do the last little kind of control bits here and make it look nice. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's that. Now we're gonna take this one. This is like actually belongs to this little thing. And then I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna do one zip tie right here. Slowly, you're gonna watch this slowly come back to a semblance of control. That's what you want. You want it to, so around this area, it's supposed to look really nice. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience, but it pays off. It pays off well. There we go. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these and push them off to the side here. And there's all this stuff to kind of be straight.
I'm still here hanging on your every word.
It's like an art form. Making it look pretty. Oh, you guys can't really see. I'll zoom out. Hold on. I'll zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what I'm working on. There you go. Oh, that's really zoomed out. There we go. Okay, so again, what I'm looking at now is it's just trying to get all this stuff kind of congregated and then controlled here. Oh, I forgot about this. There we go.
I'm still here hanging on your every word. That's why I'm hanging on. I'm still here hanging on your every word. I'm still here hanging on your every word. That's why I'm hanging on. I'm still here hanging on your every word. I'm still not in half, I'm still love with you. I'm still not in half, I'm still love. I'm still not in half, I'm still love with you. In half, I'm still love. I'm still not in half.
Okay, there we go. Now I'll pull this stuff. Okay, we slowly, now we're getting into the nitty gritty here. Just a lot of cables. This is always the tough part about RGB, is just getting all the nitty gritty pretty, kind of line up the way it needs to. There we go. Okay, now we've got a nice big healthy clump of cables. Looks like it belongs there. This looks good. We'll fix this here in a minute. There we go. Oh shoot. You drop a zip tie. There we go. Okay. Another clump. Okay. Now right now it still looks kind of wacky, but the main reason it looks wacky is because we haven't pulled, like not all the cables are done yet. So we're gonna that stupid. These are the one thing I complain about with these cases. Just the rubber grommets are just kind of in a wacky spot, and so they come out pretty easily. Just gotta get it to line up again. Yeah, that's why. The bottom's not. There we go. You're getting there, guys. Sorry. Just a little bit of extra attention to detail here on the cable management here. There we go. Okay, that's him. Okay. Okay, once we get now, we don't want to go too crazy here. I'm just going to get this little clump in. And what I'm going to do here is just going to zip tie this last little bit here. That way all of our cables here are channeled. And then, well, we're not going to do a whole lot more, but we've basically got everything in a good spot. The reason I'm not doing more than this is that I need to hook all the front panel connections up and all that stuff first to make sure that they're going in the right spot. And then we're going to finish our cable management. There you go. So again, you have straight lines. And then we have one more we're going to do right here, just to get this one down. And then we can kind of cable manage the way we want to. Okay, cool. Now, when I do this, I've got a couple more cables to figure out, but see how much cleaner. There you go. So now you have a very clean looking build. It's like nice, and I'm gonna do probably one more. There you go. And everything looks nice and clumped and easy and clean. We got a couple of wires that we got to figure out now, but let's go ahead and, oops, forgot about this one. Cooler's disconnected. What? Okay, there we go. Now we can run all of our front panels. Figure that one out too, because that's got to get plugged in. Okay, so we don't have USB-C. These are all our front panel connectors. These are all front panels, that's easy, so those go right here. We have a fan hub thing, but we don't actually use it, so that's not, I don't have to worry about that. So there's our front panel connectors. Okay, this is HD audio, that goes over there. Front panel we don't worry about. USB-C we don't worry about because we don't have a USB-C. We have these connectors, so now we have two here get plugged in. Okay, so this is USB. Let's see where the USB is. In the middle, and USB 3 is also in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so USB 3 right here. USB. Figure this out here in a minute. That's power. That's power. That we have. That's not important. Okay, so that is all of our front panel connectors, and then we'll turn this over and finish the job we started, ladies and gentlemen. Finish the job we started. We're getting close. Put our GPU in, and it's almost fun time. Ugh. Okay. So USB 3.2 is going to go right here. Let's do that. 3.2. Okay, then we have our front panel connectors. Which is reset switch. Power switch above it. Power plus and minus next to it. There we go. Okay, so there's all our front panel connectors now. Shove these down here and cable management here in a bit. Okay, there's that. Okay. One USB, which is our AIO one. I can tell because it's really long and we don't have the other one. For some reason it came out. This is HD audio right here. There we go. HD audio. Now all we need is we have one more USB that popped out, so I'm gonna pop that over. Where'd you go? Oh, never mind, that wasn't it. That was, where's our, oh, there it is. Thought it was what it was, but it wasn't. Okay. This is our AIO one. Okay, and I'll zoom in and I'll show you guys all the cables I plugged in so you guys can see them. Okay. Okay, so just zooming in so you guys can see what I've done. So you can see all the cables I just plugged in because you're probably like, what? Okay, so here's what I did. I plugged in front panel connectors in the top, or right here. These are our front panels. This is our USB 3.2 right here. This is our AIO and our lighting node for our LO120s, and then we have our HD audio right here. And now we can peel this off because this is done. Okay, so let's do a little bit more cable management on the other side, and then we'll put in our GPU, plug in our cable extensions, and then we're pretty much done. Just got to put in our PSU. And this is looking pretty good. We're gonna run this down. Now what we're gonna do, because everything's hooked up. So we're at this point trying to do is just finish up and clean up what we don't have from a cable management perspective. I have a love, I like as nice as these cable things, these cable channels look, they just don't do a good job of making it clean. So again, thank you for the awesome, you know, cable stuff, but it just doesn't do a whole lot, unfortunately. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, pull this stuff really tight. I'm trying to figure out, could actually, why don't I do this? Do this here. This is going to go over as well. Control these. Put this underneath. Unfortunately, not a whole lot I can do to make this look super clean. There we go. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. Wish I could maybe make it go in between, but I don't think it's gonna be able to do that. Okay. We're gonna run this up here. And get that to look nice. Okay, there's the USBs now hooked up. This is all power, which are all separate, so not overly worried about that. HD audio and all this stuff, this is all this stuff we got to get up here now. Okay, so this we're going to go ahead and close just temporarily, because we'll reopen it when we do our cable extension here. And then these, this we want to come down, this we want to go up. So this we want to go up. And then these. What I'm doing is just making a clump of wires I can have. Now this one, there's not going to be a whole lot I can do, but at least get them up and over. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see a little bit better. All we're doing right now is just cleaning up the mess. I want it to look clean. There you go. And then this will be closed. There you go. Now you have a nice clean. I should do some voice-guided meditation tracks, huh? Okay, there we go. There you go. Build is, for the most part, it is cable managed. We have some, everything else here is all power. We haven't hooked all this stuff up. We will. It's just ready for power when we get to it. But now you've got a cable managed and very clean looking. And these are just really kind of for show, so I just make them look nice. They don't really do anything. And our power will be right here, and we'll run these here in a minute. But now we'll just clippity clip and have a clean looking. There we go. There you go. So now your build looks nice, organized, clean. You can find where everything is. Easy to go there, and then we'll figure out the rest when we basically finish it out. But it looks like, you know, again, we want it to look nice when we're done. So, okay, let's turn it over and let's put in our GPU. Yeah, this is like looks. I love how this little command center over here came out. It looks really nice and clean and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it does add frames. It adds pro. Basically, you get pro frames for sure. I think anyway. We'll figure that out here in a minute. Okay, so yeah, nice and clean. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's clean, ready to go. Looks good. Yeah. Okay. Now let's do our GPU and the rest of the build. Man, this build is going to look so good. I might want to go ahead. No, it's okay. Okay, there we go. Now let's get our GPU. Everybody say GPU time. Everybody loves GPU time. GPU time's everybody's favorite. Okay, here we are. Gonna grab a drink. Get ready for GPU time. So our Gigabyte RTX 3070 Vision. Right here. Really excited about this one. It's gonna look super clean in our build. Ooh. Comes out super nice, super clean. Oh, that. GPU time. Look at that. Ready to go. Look, so simple. There we go. Looks great. There we go. Okay. This away. Oh wow, this is going to require, is it not? Oh, it's a 3-pin and a 4-pin. Ooh, that's a surprise. Go grab a different cable. Okay, there we go. Okay, here is our GPU ready to go in. Top down. Look at that. Looks like a field here. Boom. Yeah, that looks super clean. Nice clean vision. Thumb screws. I gotta. They're still in here. I wonder if we actually. trying to remember, he took those out for me, and then I don't know what he did with the things for him. So we'll grab some in here. We're trying to find what he did with the screws for the overhang here. Let's see them in the box. I don't know what he did with them. I don't think, and they don't. Hold on, one sec, guys. Let's see what the screws are. So I can see if maybe he put them in here. Oh, into the music. None of those look like it. I gotta go ask him a question, guys. I'll be right back in a second. Sorry. I want to make sure we have the screws here. One second, guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Stand by. I will be right back. And we are back with the screws. Okay, here we go. Top down. Okay. Okay, one more. There we are, 164 guys. We should be hitting the second hype train here pretty soon. It seemed like no, that's okay, that's okay. Let's see our numbers here to see what's going on here. 591 hanging out on YouTube, 768 on Twitch, 105 on thing from there. Okay, so we got the WoW stick. Everything's ready here. What we're gonna start doing now is we're gonna go and start putting in, where's Bob? Bob's right here. I'll get him out on the thing. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it is kind of laggy. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if switching camera. I don't know what happened with the like all of a sudden I got laggy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, it's not, I don't know what's going on. It's not on my end. We're gonna see Twitch thing. Everything there is, yeah, I'm good here. Yeah, it's stutter. I don't know what's going on from the, I don't know what's going on from the thing. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like why it's stuttering all of a sudden. I'm hoping that it just comes back. My bit rate is fine. The bit rate's fine. Everything, it's, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay, so it might be a Twitch thing. It might not be a thing. So guys, I promise it'll probably come back, but hopefully it'll be fine. Let's finish the build though. Let's get these in. So it'll come, hopefully it comes back, guys. It's not on my end. My end is like, it's buttery smooth, and I'm looking at what I'm not dropping any frames on my side. So hopefully it just comes back. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. We're just gonna get our cable combs in. Almost PSU time. Still GPU time because we're getting the GPU plugged in and all that jazz. Okay. I'm feeling super stoked about how this build's gonna look when we're done. I'm getting excited to plug it in. I know we've got a little bit left to do here, but there we go. Gotta go grab a 3-pin for this is like the first 3000 series GPU that I've actually seen use a 3-pin. Gotta go get a 3-pin. Yeah, this won't need too many. Main reason being is that the way this works, it's kind of wonky. So let's go to top down. Run this through because it's annoying with this lid to run this the right way. I don't want to run because it'll sometimes unplug the rubber grommet.
I need you now, 'cause I'm feeling worn out. It's getting to me. Lost some heart trying to get.
Yeah, I'll show you guys here in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out the running, how run this. So. Yeah, there we go. Making sure it didn't pop off the back. Yeah, it did. This. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. Okay, got it in. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's in. Ugh. There we go, that looks good. Nice clean look to it, which is what we want. Again, very clean lines in this build, all up. Which I'm really enjoying. For this one, I think we're gonna have to run down here, like this. Sorry about the lagginess, guys. I don't know what it is. It is not on my end. I'm showing stable bit rate, like nothing's changed. Looking at my encoder settings, like the preview is showing good, so it's just something going on Twitch's side, I guess. It's been fine up until this point, so I don't know what changed, but something changed. We're gonna grab one more here. I'm gonna do 5 actually. Make sure it's super clean.
You wanna be next to me, holding out paper hearts, fading out broken dreams. I wanna be next to you.
There we go. There we go. Okay, one more. I'm gonna go grab the cable that they gave. The cables they gave for this are actually not the right one. So I'm gonna grab a 3-pin and get that squared away. Switch that out. I'll be right back. Luckily, we have all this extra stuff. Extra cables. Extra fun. Extra. Read all about it. Wait. What? Right. Okay, here we go. Cool. There we go. Okay. Need 3-pin, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, never mind, that's the wrong cable. I don't need that one, I need the 3-pin. Right here. Okay, now we can do this. Okay, so all we need now to have the front done is just finish this whole thing. Oopsie. You drop a cable comb and your thighs are sore from doing weightlifting. Ugh. You don't like I don't like dropping parts when I'm tired from lifting. Okay guys, we're getting super there. Now we have this done and we're just gonna do 5 on this and then run this and then power it up. Got our PSU and then it comes on. Blades of glory. And I haven't cable combed a 3-pin in like, I don't know how long. It's like awkward. Feels so small. Okay, there we go. I put too many on, I did. I over cable combed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't over cable comb. There's one that goes all the way back down there. There we go. Okay, cool. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm gonna try something. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. 1 sec. I don't know. Yeah, nah. I don't know what to do. It's like there's. Hopefully it comes back, guys. Yeah, hold on. See what happens. I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully it just comes back. I'm just trying to see if we can get it back. Yeah, hold on. See if it did get better. Yeah, just reload. It's back, guys. Is it still bad? Hold on, I'm trying to see what the thing is like. I don't know what's going on here. Whoa, now it looks like it's frozen. Okay. I'm gonna refresh. There we go. Does it look? It looks better. I can't tell. No, it's still framey. I don't know what's going on. I'm not Aaron streaming from Aaron's PC, guys. I promise. I don't know. I do not know what happened or why it's being this way. Is YouTube better? Or is YouTube better? I'm just curious. Yeah, it's still bad. It's about, like, I'm just curious if you, how does it, hold on, let me bring the YouTube chat up. Is YouTube better or is it still laggy? Bit rate's at like 20, is it like 50, is it like 7,500, guys? YouTube's the same. Okay. Well, at this point in time, guys, I could shut it all the way down and restart, but it'll go bad. Which I think, I don't know what else to do. We've lost a ton of viewers. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what is, the giveaway is going to be at the end. But I want to get and Facebook's bad too. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what just happened. I didn't do anything. I don't know why. We lost a ton of viewers there too. It's good now? Oh, wow. It's just, well, that's funny. Just picked up. Okay. Wow. Okay. We'll leave it alone. Okay. Well, let's finish our build and go from there. There you go. It just suddenly worked. Okay. Let's, it's PSU time, guys. So there we go. We're going to do our PSU now. Okay. Here we go. PSU time, guys. This should be pretty fast. Build looks good. There's not a whole lot in terms of what, woo. Okay, so we're throwing an EVGA 850 in this. Pretty straightforward. We'll grab our knife here. Okay. There we go. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Done. Okay, not cable-wise, there is some things we obviously need for sure, but it's actually not that bad given that given all we have is like basically the biggest part is all of we have a lot of SATA. That's just because we're SATA. No, it's because We just have a lot of stuff to hook up. Okay, there we go. Woo! That one's not bad. That one's not bad. Ooh. Okay, here we need our PSU stuff. Now remember, you can see a little bit of this to the bottom, but it won't be bad given there is some other black. So you'll see a little bit of the black through there, but it won't be as bad. What do we need here? What we need is this, and we need a VGA. Okay, there's two of those. Takes care of that. And then now we don't really need anything from that. We need stuff from here, I'm pretty sure. We'll need our one CPU cable. We need one motherboard cable, and then that should be everything. Okay, so on here, hey, hype train started, woohoo! How high can we go, guys? How high can we go? Let's see it. Oh, shut that down. Oh, ugh. That CPU. Level 2 complete. Remember, guys, if we want to unlock that other giveaway, and on top of that, you guys can get your extra entries on. You can try and get the 5600 unlocked, and then give away a CPU as well. Okay, there we go, and one more. Okay, so there, all of our stuff is in. All right, let's just finish this out. Let's get the bit love, and thank you very much for everybody who's doing this. Blue Moo, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. 2 bits from there. Skype, is it Skygaspec? Skygaspec, thank you very much for the 1 gifted sub. We're at level 4 now, guys. And here we go. I'm super excited about this. Remember, guys, we also have 2 3070s we're giving away at the end of the month. Way to get in on those if you're at youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg. Use your free Prime subscription. Potentially win one of the 2 GPUs that we're going to be doing here in a minute. You can get extra entries by gifting subs, all that sort of stuff. I missed one. Potato Gamer, was that who it was? Potato Gamer dropping some gifted subs as well. I think I missed it. Pro Tater Gamer, yeah, 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, you can get some extra, and then get your extra entries by gifting subs and all that sort of stuff too. Plus all the bits and everything else, guys. But let's finish it out. Getting it out. Salmina, thank you very much for the 1 gifted sub. Red Dragon, 100 bits. Appreciate you, man, my friend. There we go, hitting level 5 already. How are we doing on likes on YouTube? February winner gets announced on Monday because we skipped Wednesday's build. So this is technically Wednesday's build. Jess Watt, thank you very much for giving for welcome to the family with Prime subscription right there. 100%, guys. Here we are, 4 minutes left. Arcadia Assassin, 3 months at tier 2. That's huge. I fix it. Hey, that's awesome. 1 gifted sub. Thank you very much for that. We got the Dead Baron dropping a Prime sub. So I appreciate you, my friend, as well. What Corsair product came with the Phantom? The H100 Capellix. Oh, Peter Garcia 82 just subscribed for 12 months. Thank you very much, man. 12 months of subs at that's crazy. Appreciate that. Red Pyramid Head dropping his 5 gifted subs. A big supporter, been there all the time, and he's always been doing in there. We got Harrow Tony 50 dropping 5 gifted subs. We got Grandest Finale 1 sub. Jora 1 sub. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for that as well. Thank you very much, man, for saying it looks really good. So I'm gonna turn it on. We're gonna finish this out. We're just finishing out Hype Train. Hype Train's like, it only happens 2 times in the 3 hours that we're streaming, the 2 + 3 hours we're streaming. So don't worry, guys. We'll get it turned on. It's not again. Thank you very much, Cal Kratos. 1 gifted sub. Appreciate you. Pro Tater Gamer also dropping 400 bits. Appreciate that. How much time can you cut off the PC builds when off stream? Also, has anyone wanted custom cables? Yes, I've had 1 person do custom cables, and I can do it in just shy of 2 hours. Really the same way I've done it here. NH4X Tracker, thank you very much for 1 gifted sub. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much for that. 202 subs, guys, so far, and we're going to them. Watching from Belize. That's where I took my honeymoon, was Belize. Lord Mega Monkey, 8 months with us. Thank you very much, my friend. Welcome, 8 months. We see some of those 6 months, those 3-month subs, all that sort of stuff. I think Robeytech Bot is actually subscribed too. That's just awesome. I'm glad you like it, Peter Garcia. Watching from Austin. Well, I'm glad you have power. That's good. And all, you know, all of you guys for watching up. 80. Yeah. Appreciate all of you guys for all the support. 2 minutes left. How many likes do we? Sorry, I missed that. How many likes do we have on YouTube? I missed it. Because I'd like to do both of those at the end. Watching from Iceland. Awesome. Over home of CCP. What camera are you using? I'm using a A7 Mark III is what we're using. What GPU with a Ryzen 9? You can do 3070, 3080. Anyway, 742, 50 subs away from getting that. 740 of 800. Let's finish out those as well. How does my son love his PC? He loves his PC. Oh, you've had Power for a week. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you very much for the 9 bits. Come on, guys, let's get those likes. Riz Fulnix, well, welcome to Prime. Thank you very much for the sub, guys. 685%. Can we hit 1,000 twice? Can we hit 1,000 twice? Let's do it. We got another Captain Chewy subscribing with Prime. Thank you very much, Captain, for appreciate that. Watching from Seattle. Thank you very much, Crying Simp. Appreciate that. 702%, 300% in a minute. Can we do it? 750. Okay, watching those YouTube likes going up as well. Peter, thank you very much for all those follows, guys, as well. My follower thing doesn't catch for some reason. 612. We still got only 6. 529 on YouTube. So appreciate it. There we go. Level 5 on our way up. Subscribe for one from Dead House. We got Dark Drake. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Oh man, appreciate it, Diagnostalia. For 3 from Minnesota. Cal Kratos, thank you very much for 1 gifted sub. Harms 9909 doing 5 gifted subs. 874%, guys. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate it. Regardless, thank you very much. I just love setting goals. You guys seem to crush them every time, so I'm super grateful for all you guys do. Zystan dropping 5 gifted subs, taking it 958. 3, 2, 1. We almost hit it, but thank you for the incredible support, guys. Naughty Zoot. I think Naughty Zoot probably just did it and got us over 1,000. So thank you very much. What is the golden A I'm seeing on the back? That is my Eggy Award for Geek of the Year from 2020, and then I got the 2021 Influencer of the Year this year, so which is pretty cool. Okay, now we can finish our PSU. Let's do our how close are we to 800 likes? Let's go get those 800 likes so we can get that giveaway and do both the giveaways at the same time. While you guys are gonna go get that like, unlock those likes, I'm gonna drop this PSU in here real quick, so that way that's done. Because you guys can do it. Let's get those last couple likes and drop this PSU in here while we're at it. There we go. Okay, so that's in. It's the last bit of this build. We're at the tail end here. Let's screw this in and call it. There we go. Okay. Waiting to see if we hit that goal. Drop the screw. Okay, one more screw. The last screw, the whole thing is done. Okay. YouTube goal. Okay, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to our community, both to YouTube and Twitch. Thank you to both of you. Everybody say thank you, YouTube, and thank you, Twitch, for unlocking these 2 giveaways. I am so amazed at every time we hit this. Every show we hit this. And it's because of the incredible support from people like you guys who make this happen every week. So thank you to YouTube and thank you to Twitch. We're gonna do two 250 gig NVMe drives we're gonna give away. The entry for this is gonna be !community. You only need to enter once. It's gonna run for 2 minutes. You don't have to enter, don't spam because you can get timed out, all that stuff. So get ready. We're gonna start that giveaway in just a second. It's gonna be !community. As I can find my giveaways. Giveaway. And there's another batch of these that are getting ready to get shipped out. So if you are waiting on prizes, batches are going out all the time now. So just stand by. Okay, 250 gig NVMe SSD. We're gonna draw 2 winners. !community, that's running right now. While you guys are entertained with that, put a top down and let's get these hooked up and finish out this build. We want this to be clean and done. Okay, so this is our VGA. We have 2 of these. That'd be pretty cool if we can like just, there's that one, CPU. There's our other one right there. Okay, we want these to not get too crazy, so. Because again, we want these to kind of be not move. So, they're not supposed to move, they're just supposed to sit here. Okay, there we go. Okay, CPU, we go up here. Not supposed to be this hard. Dudes, come on. There we go, there's that one. This is kind of being a pain there. I love it when this happens. Okay, winner is gonna be picked right now. I'm looking for the winners. I'll wait for this stupid cable to go in. This is just being annoying. It's like the second time I've ever had this happen in my whole life. You're not usually this hard. Okay, first winner is Jay Blue Eyes, first winner. Congratulations, Jay Blue Eyes. Second winner, Gunmaster 477. One from Twitch, one from YouTube. Congratulations, you guys. Not supposed to be this hard. Just about getting the right. This is gonna go and find it. What is bent here? Something is not. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. Woo, we're in. Okay, the other one was in and now it's not going in. Come on. There we go. Okay, finally. That was way more painful than it should have been. Okay. Annoying. Annoying. Okay, now I'm gonna go down like this. Okay, these all our SATA, which we have a lot. Dang it, Robey crud. Really? Ugh. when you plug in Molex instead of SATA. And after all that, annoying. Okay, now we have SATA. Yeah, I might actually need 2 SATA, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, I got 2 SATA in here, and the side I can get to. I'm gonna have to take this out. That's annoying. I just don't have I don't have small hands. After all that work. I hate it when I do that. Ugh. There we go. Okay. I just don't have small enough hands to be able to do that on my own. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's put this back together again. Second time. Okay. Now we have the right cables. Okay. Now we can do this. Though this is getting completely jacked up. I hope not. Okay, we'll have to see how this looks on the other side now, because it was looking really nice, and hopefully we'll be able to get it controlled. Okay, so we have, that is gonna go for now. Okay. Okay. Single. Okay, now we only have one more cable really left after we plug this last thing in. And that is, these are, why did I plug that one? It makes like 0 sense why I did that. Okay, this one goes in here. Okay, this. And this. And this all go into this one. Okay. Run a couple more cable ties and then run our last MOBO. Okay. Okay, that's that. Just want to make sure these are really loose. These need a lot of room to move, is essentially what I need from these. So I'll work on those here in a minute. Then we have one more cable. That's how it's supposed to go in. Okay, now what we're going to do here, just for fun, there we go. Okay. Okay, cable management's done. We're gonna check the front, make sure the front is all aligned, because it's probably not right now. Yeah, that got wacky. What I'm working on right now is just making sure that the cables stay trained the way we want them to. Then we can actually turn this bad boy on. Cool. Okay, build is done. Okay, so what we're gonna do, watch this. So it looks great. Cable management is good, everything's channeled. Looks awesome. Now watch. This is where the fun happens. I spend all that time cable managing, but then you just go like this. Can't see it anyway. And take our back panel. There we go. So if you don't care about cable management, but again, if he wants to show it off, it looks nice and that's what matters to me. So still, I know it's been cable managed. Okay, here we go. Cam link. Bob's excited. Okay, wow sticks out of the way. Okay, let's grab our last two panels. Front panel. There we go. Okay, PC is back together. There we go. You guys can see a little bit from the side there. And, oops. Oh, it's all in, okay. Okay, Bob's there. Okay. Make sure Bob's placed. Make sure cables look good. There we go. Okay. Here we go. And boom. There it is. And boom, look at that. There it is right there. So here, let's give it over. Let's, we always like to, when you guys, just to get a good close view of it, we'll put it over in the side camera so you guys can see it nice and cleanly. There you go. How's that? There it is. Looks very clean, nice and just easy on the eyes. Hey, fix a loose fan wire. All the fans are running at the right speed, so yeah, nothing in. Thank you very much for the $5, man. Appreciate that. What do you guys think? Very pretty, right? Then again, here you go, wide shot, so you guys can see the, I love the front too. The front also looks very good. There's that nice wide shot, so you got the nice, it's just a very, very nice, clean build, for sure. And it does post, by the way. It does post, so there we go. Here's a capture of the post. So it is posted. It's not just on, it's also posted. There we go. So it is ready and good. Bob says yes. There it is. Bob is happy. He says, yay. Here's Bob. Bob's happy. Okay, there we go. Let's do the last giveaway though. Do the last giveaway right there. So here it is, last giveaway, $150 Newegg gift card. Everybody say thank you, Newegg, who makes this possible every time. So thank you, Newegg. It's for a $150 Newegg gift card. Thank you, Newegg. Bob has a mouth. His mouth is oh. Thank you, Newegg. Okay, so entry point for this is going to be exclamation point Newegg. Exclamation point Newegg now. Exclamation point Newegg now. Giveaway starting now. 3 minutes, guys. We're going to be rating somebody tonight as well, just to make somebody's Friday night that much more awesome. So I super appreciate everybody for hanging out today. Now let's bring the build back. Bob's going to fall, but that's okay. We'll make him. Maybe not. Here we go. Oh. Oh man, what a day. Happy Friday. What a good Friday. Build looks good. Only enter once, guys. Only enter once. You do not need to enter more than once. Sounds good. Looks good. So pretty. That's a pretty build. That is just a very clean white build. There you go. We'll have Bob smile. There you go. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Psycho takes number 1. We got Vega at 55. Mostly Martinez, 9 month. 9-month anniversary. Congratulations. I agree, Jack. Yeah, I agree. And then we got look at that. We got a tie of top 3 this week right there. 50, 55, 50, and 50. Vega let Psycho actually have top honors this time. Yeah, and it's just a great board. This is just a very clean looking build. We have 1 minute left, guys. 763 back, so over 1,200. We had like 572 in YouTube today, which is appreciated. 88 still hanging out on Twitch and Newegg. So we can do over here. Let's see who I'm following here. Kata Covent. Let's see if there's anybody else we haven't followed in a while. I'm just gonna see who's following here. You good? Muted. Brittany, Nated, Dad Got Game, Palette Box. Oh, Palette Box. Arcane Focus has got 1. There was a Furion. I was hoping that we could try this Palette Box guy. We're gonna do a test. We're gonna do Palette Box. He's building a custom keyboard. Let's do Palette Box. He's building a custom keyboard. I watched him build a PC. He's kind of a weirder dude, but he's probably gonna be super happy to just drop him in there and go from there. So we're gonna do that and drop him a go. We did Dad Got Game a little while ago, so we got a guy building a custom keyboard, Science and Tech. Let's do something new. He builds a lot of woodshop. He's like a lot of guys right there. So we got Arcane Focus. We've done him too. I'm just doing some new guys. So let's try. Let's try and do somebody new this week. Okay, winner is Micro Auto E. Congratulations, Micro Auto E. You won a $150 Newegg gift card. Well, guys, that is it. There is a stream on Sunday. It is a game stream. I'm playing a game. You've probably seen the Stream Elements thing. It's a paid stream. Come check out a new game. If you guys come play the tutorial, you could potentially help me get a little bit of extra dough out of the whole thing. Never played it before, gonna check it out. So look for all the details. It'll show up here on Twitch on Saturday. It's just on Twitch, it won't be on YouTube. So that'll be happening on Sunday at 1 o'clock. And once I get done, yeah, I'm trying to add game streams back in. We got a bunch of different game streams and stuff like that. But giveaways over. Guys, get ready for raid time. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and we will see you guys soon. Okay, we're gonna raid this guy. Here we go. You guys ready? His name is Palette Box. Okay, here we go, guys. Please stick around. Give him a follow. Let's have some fun. Here we go. How many people can we throw in there? Come on, let's get 600 or 700. Okay, come on, 500, 600. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, he's building a custom keyboard. Get ready, guys. Here we go. Bye.